Guess what? With LinkedIn, I cracked 1 lakh deal in just 8 days. Yes, you heard it right. First, let me show you. As you can see, Sukesh Tedla, who is the CEO and founder of Cryptos, sent me a message. Hi Rohan, seems like you got a good experience running campaigns and getting the brand out. I was wondering if you would be open for a call to discuss potential synergies and exploring opportunities. He messaged me on July 24th, 2022, and I joined them back in 1st August 2022. Within just 8 days, guys, I joined this. And you can check out the profile as well. CEO and founder of Cryptos, chairman, Swedish Blockchain Association, has got 7,557 followers. Liquidity and Exchange Directors at Telos, Swedish Blockchain Association chairman and board member. And this is all possible with the help of LinkedIn. But what did I done differently? Was there something else that I done differently, or is it, you can say it's a luck? No guys, it's not a luck. It's a strategic system that I have always used inside my LinkedIn. And I have been using this strategic system for the past 4 years on LinkedIn. And that is why I know how LinkedIn works, because I've spent so much of my time on LinkedIn in identifying such systems. I've tried multiple things on LinkedIn which works and which does not work, and that is why I've also got 4 million impressions on my LinkedIn account. So what is that system? But before we have to talk about what people are making mistake on LinkedIn. They think that like if they create random content and then they post it on every other day, they will be able to get more impressions, which is absolutely true. But are those impressions getting you some leads? Are those likes, comments, shares getting you inbound messages? Ask yourself. You are spending so much of time in writing the content, but is that getting you some type of conversion, some type of money? And that is the reason why whenever you do not get the money out of it, you do it for some days and then you disappear, you stop doing it. The reason is that you are out of motivation. You only focus on getting the engagement, like conversion, but not on the conversion part, not on the revenue metrics. You are chasing the vanity metrics but not the revenue metrics. So how will you get those conversions if you keep on doing these mistakes? And this is the main reason we stopped using LinkedIn after a particular days. So if you are the same person who are doing the same mistake, don't worry, because in this module, in this 3-hour intensive workshop, I'm gonna dive you with the exact steps that you need to perform on LinkedIn in order to make your content not just viral but to attract inbound leads. And when I say attract, you can always chase down as well, but the more conversion will happen when people or your ICP start sending you messages, just like one example I showed you through my LinkedIn profile. So if you want to learn this strategy, where I'm gonna tell you how to close high ticket deals without ads, how to get your dream client from any country, if you want it from USA, UK, Germany, Sweden, Switzerland, whichever country you are looking to target, all you have to do is you just have to attend this workshop for the next 3 hours. So sign up and register for this workshop immediately. The strategy and the funnel that I used is the 5-step framework funnel that I'm going to talk about right now. But I also use this very basic funnel, TOFU, MOFU and BOFU. Before you strategize your content, just like I make help of this, I can definitely show you. So before you strategize your content, what to write, what not to write, always classify your content in this funnel called TOFU, MOFU and BOFU, so you get to know which of the funnel will get you more likes and which content will get you more conversions. And are you literally writing the BOFU type of content or not? That is the first thing that you have to ask yourself, because I've seen so many people writing so many random stuff just to get some likes, comment and shares, and then they forget that like the people who will read this, they will just glance at your profile, and when they come at your profile, they won't find what they are looking for, because your profile is not optimized for that. So how can you convert those people who are coming to your profile into your clients when they are not in your niche? So for that thing, you have to identify the content that you are writing and the content that will bring more profile viewers to your profile. Then you can always use this funnel where I start with the neuromarketing hook. Now, neuromarketing hook, why I say or why I call it as a neuromarketing hook, the reason is that whenever I add someone in my network, I always know whom I am adding. So I'm very choosy. I do not accept the connection request from all the people out there. You can always see if you go into the my network section. You can see that like I still have somewhere around 91 connections pending, and I don't accept the random people. The reason behind this is that I don't want to disturb my algos, which is working 24 hours for me, so that like whichever post I write for my ICP, they just reaches to only those people, and that is why everyone on LinkedIn is very choosy. So the moment you start writing the content, then you have to identify as well that do you really understand your ICP who is gonna read your content. So this is the most uh, the major reason that I don't accept the random connection request and I don't send the random connection request as well. Then relevancy matters a lot. Qualify your ICP. The moment you add someone or the moment you send your connection request to someone, they don't become your ICP, right? You just know that they can be your ICP, or you can classify them under this TAM, SAM, and SOM. So you know, got to know that okay, now this is the serviceable applicable market, right? But they're not your SOM category. So in order to identify a SOM category, you have to identify their pain points, and for that you have to spend some time in identifying what problems they are facing, and then you can get it to know with the help of some tools that I always use, and I'm gonna reveal those tools in the in this workshop. So if you have not signed up, guys, just go and just sign up for this workshop, because this is a very detailed 3-hour workshop where I'm gonna dive you through with all the tools that I use to identify all these things that I'm talking right now. Then, social calibration. Always show what you have achieved in the past, not in every post that you post, but in some of the posts, because the moment your post starts appearing in your ICP's profile, after that, whatever content you are gonna write, it's gonna show in their feed. The moment it starts showing in their feed, then you have to be very strategic with the content that you are posting. Not every time you have to post random stuff, because now your content is reading is getting read by all those people who you think that they are your ICP. So you have to write strategically, and that is why I say that like if you do not show what you have achieved in the past, then there is no point of writing down the content. Go and study about 5 different profiles that just write only on one particular niche. You might have seen the people that writes only on one particular niche, and then they forget about like writing on a different niche. Why they are doing it? Ask yourself, ask the questions, study about those profiles. I'm always studying about these profiles, that why they only stick to just one particular content, and how they come up with so many ideas around just one particular content. That is what you have to find out. And then the value skew, which builds your authority. So you have to build your authority. The moment someone comes on your profile, then they should get to know that are you reliable enough to lead their game, to lead their business in the future for the next 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months. If yes, if you get this answer yes, then why not? So shuffle your places, put yourself in the shoes of your ICP, and then just imagine, just assume that you have to hire yourself, right? The person, the profile that you are seeing right now, will you hire this person for your company? You will get all the answers. And then don't say book a meeting in your post, or very hard CTAs. Give them a very soft CTA which provokes them, or which asks them that yes, I think I need to talk to this person. But don't ask directly that if you want to grow your business, I'm just a DM away. People are running away with these CTAs because they are very direct CTAs. You have to target them indirectly. So you have to use pivot CTAs, the soft CTAs. So if you use this 5-step funnel framework, then that will definitely help you. But if you want to understand this framework in depth, then this 3-hour workshop is for you guys, and this workshop is for the freelancers, coaches, agency owners, growth driven professionals. So if you are someone who wants to grow their business, who wants to get their dream clients, or who wants to get their dream job, then this workshop is for you. And I also have some proven case studies of my students, because I've taught somewhere around 700 plus students so far. So if you are still skeptical, go ahead and like get to know about these people who have very very good thing to say, and you will get to know that why you should be attending this workshop. After that, these are the things that I'm going to tell you, that not every time you have to post on LinkedIn. You are not supposed to post 7 days on LinkedIn. Even if you post just once a day, that is completely fine, but you have to post strategically. And then you need to convert your LinkedIn profile into a landing page that I'm going to talk about in the workshop, and how you can make use of your DMs to convert your ICPs into your clients. So these are the things that we're going to talk about. So guys, stay tuned and sign up to this workshop, and you can find the link in the description below.